Prometheus was amused by the squabbling and fighting between the mites and the kobolds, not so much by their lethal war, but because it reminded him of playing with the other children back home. Back home, he also venerated the trees. They wouldn't even build a road straight without risking chopping one down. All the paths bent around the trees. It wasn't long before the other children saw him start to grow up, though. He was an elf. Or rather, a half-elf. And they were all pure elves. One day, they just stopped playing with him. They told him, "Why would we play with you? You are already dead." Compared to their long lifespans, I'm sure his human blood seemed somewhat weaker. He wonders what they would say if they saw him now. Perhaps they'd only be a little bit taller than when he left. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Pathfinder Kingmaker, with me, McGammar. Before I go into the depths of the cavern, I want to explore this area up here. I'm very specifically going to explore it with the Smilodon, because the Smilodon can move very fast. If I double tap, the Smilodon will run. And the Smilodon has much higher move speed than everybody else in the party. One of the benefits of being a four-legged animal, I'm sure. But if I go back up here to this part of the map, I can fill in the Fog of War, which I'm certain I missed something in. It might be something really important for this point in the game, or it might not. A bag! Here it is. Identified amulet. It was. It indeed was an amulet of natural armor. So let's go to our main tanking character. Put that on. Can't hurt to have a little extra armor at this point in the game. In fact, it might prevent a lot of hurt. We'll work on getting the cat down here. The entrance of the mine has recently been cleared. It appears the kobolds have made use of this path. Looks like the cat's going slow. Yeah. I know you can move faster than that. Come on, guy. Let's get just moving. Yeah, that looks like the right speed. Yeah, look at him go. Majestic and beautiful. Alright. Let's finally enter the first stratum. Let's leave the armor on the ground. It is too heavy. So, what do you expect to find when you go underground? Treasure? Dangers? No, first you encounter darkness. And so we must vanquish the darkness with the amazing power of a level 0 spell. Let's cast light on Valerie. That should help. Let's go around here. These wooden structures are a few centuries old, some even older. They've withstood the ravages of time. That little box with a little bit of loot. Means this area must have been still pretty good if it withstood a century. How do you tell if a wood is a centuries old?
Friends, Chief, wait. Many traps. Follow me.
Do you know where your shaman Tartuk is?
Don't know. Ask Chief. Chief will know all.
What lies ahead?
Mine.
The kobold is obviously proud of his knowledge.
Humans make, then leave. Kobold come, live, work. Was might passage, no more. Might thief, might ambush attack. We break passage, those big chests, goods. Can't go deep, scary. Angry might bug, wild bug live down there.
I see. Extra warning. Very well, let's go.
Interesting.
Okay. So this little kobold buddy, because we're friendly with him, is trying to show me a narrow, safe passage around traps.
Follow me.
Done and
Alternatively, we could just disarm the traps and make it safe. Aha! Okay, stop moving. That does explain why they're going in a little bit of a zigzaggy pattern.
I did as you asked.
Go real slow.
Cease.
Aha! Almost got me.
I did as you asked.
I'm certain I'm going to walk into one of these traps.
What a find!
Always mere inches away from it.
Done and done.
Okay. Is that it? Is that the end of the trap hallway?
I go watch. You go find Chief. Find.
That is not far.
Far.
Okay. Let's just go down the dark hallway. Alright, what's this?
Break. Now all break.
Okay. Couple kobolds. Alright, what do we do with this?
All go, all fall. Sorrow, sorrow.
Alright. Let's take a look at this thing. Our journeys into the mysterious dungeon brought us, by twists and turns, to an old mine. A huge hatch in the floor blocked our way. Its panels were half open and squeaked angrily, threatening to plunge careless adventurers into the abyss below. It stretched from wall to wall, making it impossible to simply walk around the deadly trap.
Break. All break bad.
We turned around and saw a kobold, sitting on the ground beside the broken lever. The kobold was holding his head in his hands, but sensing us, he jumped up.
Stop. You go. You fall. All go, all fall. Sorrow, sorrow.
He grew woeful and lamenting. He skittered down one of the passages. Then, we tried to jam the doors to deactivate the trap, surged forward, paying no heed to the dangers around us, or decided not to push our luck into retreat. Let's try the trickery check. We're pretty good at these. What did we roll? We rolled a 7, got a 20, we beat it handily. Using equal parts wisdom and dexterity, we jammed the ominous hatch. Now we could proceed without fear. Thus, the darkness of the yawning abyss was roundly defeated. Neat. Sometimes a hole in the floor could just be a big enough trap.
As it should be.
What's that?
Okay, so there is a trap there and some spiders. Okay, you know what? Let's do this intelligently. Let's do this intelligently. I am going to shoot an arrow at the spider.
Enemy approaching.
I didn't expect to crit it, but that's fun. Alright, so let's have you... Total defense really isn't a thing in the system, but let's just let the enemies come to us. Activate that. You move forward a little bit. You be ready. Receive them. This would be a good turn for you to buff. You don't really have buffs, do you, though? Put resistance on McGammar. Cat can be in the Vaughn. Amiri can go make a wall. Justin can buff up the cat. And let them come to us. Yeah, spiders can go over that trap, which tells me a little bit of something about it. Primarily, it tells me that I should start a song. Alright, Reggie. Why don't you... Oh, you're probably still holding a touch spell in your hand. That's why you can't cast another one. Alright.
I'll cut you.
Yeah, that deals with that.
Let us strike as one.
Alright, they certainly have an amount of health. Let's delay until after it gets a little bit closer. Yeah, that worked better.
Similarly provoked.
Alright, go cat. Okay. Now that that's handled with,
Here I am. See.
let's see about this thing on the floor. So, let's have
Share
you
your trouble.
buff up Octavia.
Here. Onwards. Together.
Another one. But first we'll deal with the one before us.
I did as you asked.
Move up a little.
How may I help?
Buff you up again.
You can count on me. I did as you asked.
Excellent. Are there any others?
What's that thing?
It looks like no. Signs point to no. Alright, let's look at whatever this thing was.
A
Boing.
reckoning is at hand.
The trolleys were left here by human miners long ago. The kobolds somehow managed to repair them. Good for them! Get the box. A little bit more loot. Another spider. Okay. Hold still. You retreat a little. You come forward a little. Cat, move up a little.
I'm not afraid.
Alright, that works. Let's buff up. Cat. Cat can go here. And wait. Ragongar can go here. And wait. Valor can take 5-foot step forward. Maybe fear that one. A little. Let's wait until they come up. Good. Good. Wait till they come up. Delay just a little bit. I want to break my formation.
This is for you.
Let's buff up, Ragongar.
This should do it.
Cat was in a bad position, that's okay.
Die for me.
Greg was. I probably don't need to use my bardic song for fighting spiders. They're a little bit small. They're a little bit shrimpy.
Interesting.
Ah, good. Okay, excellent. Like that.
Face me if you dare.
Okay. Okay, well, that's very unfortunate. Alright, shoot it.
Fight if I have to.
Where's it going? We're fine. We're fine. After seeing 3 misses, I considered, like, maybe I do need the bardic song.
A calculated risk.
No, let's turn this off. No, never mind. My people will walk straight into those traps if I turn on real-time mode right now. And that would be a bad time for everyone involved. Okay. Really enjoy sneak attack. No idea how we got flanking at that angle, but here we are. Let's see. Octavia goes next.
You can't stop me.
It might be using 5th edition sneak attack rules. Or just need 2 people in melee to be able to get it.
This will hurt.
I'm fine with that.
Provoked.
Okay. So, Octavia, move forward.
Right here. my
Tristan,
friend.
buff Octavia.
That's the holdup.
Disable the trap.
Done and done.
Really glad we have a rogue. Wizard.
What a find. In due time.
Here we go with this again.
I'm listening.
Ready and willing. I did as you asked.
Okay, what's in the box in the web? Gilded horn. Okay, sure. Whatever that is.
Oh, look.
Something deep in the cranny here. As I apparently failed to click on it. Let's get that. Talton Warrior's dog tag. Okay, sure.
All according to plan.
Sure, those will be useful, I'm sure. The trolley is jammed. You'll need some special equipment to move it. I see. Alright. Well, that's that. What does the map say about this? To the depths. Alright, maybe we're not ready for the next stratum yet.
Follow my
Like, we've been doing pretty good on this stratum, but it's about as difficult as the surface was. Things might have turned out really differently, though, if I hadn't handled the traps.
In due time.
Okay, so now we have giant centipedes! Let's turn turn-based mode off.
To victory.
And here we go. Yeah, giant centipedes are not that tough, but they do have a poison. So they're a little bit concerning, but not that concerning. Oh, what's this? Never thought these roads had chasms like that. Oh my. That is pretty deep.
That is not
Gotta
far.
reveal a lot of the map there. What's down this way? Spiders! Alright, we're gonna deal with this plan again.
As it should be.
McGammar, don't trigger it. Okay.
Give the order.
Valerie, move forward. And intimidate this one to trigger everybody. Yell at it. Provoke it.
We will be victorious.
Okay, excellent.
Let's try this way.
Buff up Valerie. Get the cat forward. Get Ragongar forward. The goal is to try and get a defensive line so that the spiders can't just walk through to our back.
This should do it.
And I'm afraid to enter the room because where there's spiders, there's usually those traps. Now, I'd like to avoid that if possible. Comes one. It had to double move up. One spider splatted.
Onwards.
Another spider splatted. Yeah, weak enemies are weak. Delay until after a spider. Delay until after a spider. Delay until after a spider. Come on! There we go.
This is for you.
Excellent. Now then, about the...
I see
Yep,
something.
yep. Where there's spiders, there's usually traps. Okay. Octavia, get in position.
Something bothering you?
You buff up her.
I won't let you down.
Looks like things are going slow. I might have to fix that in just a sec.
I did as you asked.
Okay, that should fix the speed.
All according to plan.
Is it just one? Okay, so we got the kobolds here. We're good. We're good.
In due time.
Okay. Okay, just one. Fair enough. We're friendly with the kobolds, so we're allowed to explore this area freely. Paintings made with soot. It seems like they're supposed to portray dragons. They mostly just look like cows with wings. Yeah, I suppose they probably don't know what a dragon looks like, do they? Kobolds seem to be good at curing hides and decorating their caves with them. Okay, good for them. I'm glad they're hunting. We'll take their stuff while we're allowed.
Push, push, you slugs.
Ah, I guess they're trying to dig through there. Oh yeah, the mites did cave in their tunnel, didn't they? Silver statuette. The kobolds have turned this skull of a dragon-like creature into an object of worship. Neat. Yeah, that sounds like kobolds to me. Else around this area? I'll take one more good look in this corner. Just to be sure. Gotta be real thorough with the perception checks. Don't want to miss anything. Speaking of thorough with the perception checks, let's have Valerie move 5 feet forward.
Let's give them what they
Here they are. Okay. Looks like only 2 people go before the main initiative order. We're just gonna delay. Shoot.
Calculated risk.
Delay. Can you shoot an acid splash from here? You can. So can you.
If I have to.
I want... Okay, you are in position. Here they come.
This will hurt.
Or it won't because I keep missing. Valerie's still doing
Stay behind me.
things like a champion.
Bring it.
Miri just knocks him out of the park.
You can't stop me.
One more left. Alright, good. Good. They're still going for a Miri. Or not a Miri, Valerie. Got him with a touch of fatigue and the knife.
Repent.
I probably should have buffed. It's fine. The cat can finish this like so. Okay. Now, was there a trap in this area? If there is, we don't see it. More stuff here.
That is not far.
Lots of just random junk. This has to be the kobold stuff, right? Because if this mine is a century old, then any material goods, like all these, like flour and foodstuffs, like that all will have rotted by now, right? Alright, what we got here? What's this? More depths. Got it.
Password. Blissfulness. No. Password. Blissfulness. No.
How about we just open the door? They seem a little bit distracted. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. That's funny to me. I love that. Okay, here's the kobold chief. The kobold bone shaman and chief soot scale. Okay, crier, not the chief. But there is the chief. Let's talk to the chief.
Greetings, friends.
Greetings, friends.
I ask help. My shaman Tartuk go passage under old sycamore. Fight might. Search relic. I afraid he can't do. Friend finds shaman. Kobold attack them.
Where might Tartuk be now?
Don't know. He leave. If find relic, enter sacred hall. Might not go this hall. We have might relic.
Says the chief proudly. I may need the relic to enter the hall if Tartuk is already there. The chief thinks for a while, scratching his head with his the back of his head with his clawed finger.
Fine, I give relic. You touch it door and enter, then return relic.
Oh, just that easy, huh? Okay, alright. How's the war with the mites progressing?
We fight mites. Mites break bridge. We break wall. Now all quiet.
Okay, well, I mean, that brings you to a standstill if you both, wall each other off from being able to fight. I like option 4. There is someone in your dungeon I'd like to discuss. I don't know how I know this. I haven't seen anybody in a dungeon, but here we are.
Tartuk bring them. This dumbhead shouts silly things. Call Tartuk Tartuccio. Can't talk good.
This dungeon does not depress me. It's as good as any place for contemplating the frailty of life. What need have you of this dumbhead, Chief? They're just taking up space in your dungeon.
Agree. Useless creature. Release.
Just that easy? Okay, alright, I'll take it. I don't want to help you in your war. I don't want to fight you right now. So I guess I leave. Someone recently released from Kobold Prison attracts your attention. I do not know if I should even leave this dungeon. I feel such peace here, though at the cost of my freedom. Tell me more about the story of Tartuccio and the kobolds, and getting locked into prison. I can't even see you, guy. Must be nice having dark vision. Arrogance and vanity. That is what drives Tartuccio, and this is why he seeks servants equally arrogant and vain. The kobolds were easily taken in by his talk of glory. Harem, you should join me, if you're considering where you should go. As I sat in the soothing half-light of the dungeon, I felt the closeness of Grotus. Now I feel only fatigue and pain from my wounds. I must heal before I may follow you. We shall meet again soon. It is time to continue my journey. As long as I've known you, you've constantly freed people from prisons and chains. Is it a coincidence, or a good habit? I hate jails and their keepers. I may be lawful, but I will say this chaotic thing. Me too. Hate them. Well,
In due time.
we got another companion. We just can't use them yet. Now, if we had come here before we went to the Temple of the Elk, maybe we would be able to use Harem. who was the armored cleric that you'd be able to have. But instead, I went to the Temple of the Elk first, and I got the unarmored cleric, the Ecclesiathurge. I believe Harem's just a normal cleric. But he follows Grotus and doesn't necessarily use Grotus's best domains. As a dwarf, he also has slightly crippled charisma,
Oh, look!
so he can't channel very good. But he does have really good wisdom, and if you want an armored cleric, he can work as an armored cleric. The size of this room's shelving suggests that it once served as a larder for human miners, who abandoned this place long ago. Okay, fair enough.
All according to plan.
It would be a room big enough to hold big prisoners. And it is a room that is designed for storage of sorts. I can see why the kobolds were used a room like that. Well, now that we've determined all that, I guess we have a way to go down. So let's, we might as well go down here. If you feel it's too dark in the dungeon, cast a light spell. Thanks, Tips! I already did that. Or break out the torches. No! Light spell. I'm not gonna occupy my hand that should be holding a weapon with a torch. The remnants of a miner's camp deserted centuries ago. Okay, fair enough. Zimar, Casimir, Opara. Fastened to the chains are metal plaques, etched with names of Taldor cities. Oh good! The lever! Miner's lever. This hefty iron lever might be useful if you need to move something heavy mining equipment. Sure. We are in a mine. Okay, that's a spider.
In due time.
You know what, let's disable the turn-based.
I'm not
How about you? Okay, re-enable the turn-based. Turn the turn-based back off.
That is not far.
Re-enable the turn-based. And we're going to go slowly, because where there's spiders, there's usually traps. Especially in a tight, narrow hallway like this. Yep, that's more spiders.
I am your shield.
Come over here.
We will prevail.
Let's wait until one of them moves. Hi there.
considerably provoked.
Let's buff up you. You might need some saves against poison. Here they come. They're so big. And there's so many of them. They're starting to block each other off from being able to do anything. Oh, that's hilarious, actually.
I'll cut you.
Can you even get in there? You have enough. I don't have the good ability yet. Alright, that's fine.
Let us fight as one.
Alright, there's a little bit of room. There's 3 enemies. I think this is a good time for a Thunder Call. Made one of them lose a turn, that's fun. Let's see, this one's flat-footed.
This is for you.
That means I can get sneak attack on it. Alright, let's buff up the cat. The cat can just hammer in. Okay, sure. This one didn't get stunned. Good, good, good. Glad it's missing.
They go down.
What's left? We should be out of combat. We should... Game? Ah. Another one.
I'll fight if I have to.
Okay, I'll take that. Alright, but every time we've encountered spiders that entered a great big expansive area like this, there's been another trap.
Here. Remain vigilant.
The person who's best at seeing traps is
Know
me.
what to do.
Blood for gore.
Ah! And I walk right into. Oh no, you're big. Okay, and you have a name. What are you? Giant spider. Meanwhile, everything else is just, you know, giant spider. Okay, alright, fair enough. And we're all caught in a web. We're all entangled right now. That's the worst. Oh, this is really bad. Can I, even if I provoke, I want to get out of the web. We do not want to be in a web.
Do not falter.
Okay, can Amiri get... No, you're stuck in the web. Blast it.
You can't stop me.
I can just miss. I can just miss. Ah! Stuck!
Bleed for me.
You can't get in. You just can't get in. Okay. Well, if that's how it's going to be... If that's how it's going to be, then this is when we bring out Acid Splash. Start throwing more acid on all these spiders. Spell failed because of the web. We can't succeed on our concentration checks. We need to get the cat to be able to move. Buff its checks. Can I get out of the web? Maybe. No, I already partially double moved. Alright, out. I'm out.
Onwards.
Can you get in? Yes, please. Get in as far as you can. Okay. We're doing it.
Consider me provoked.
Okay, you're allowed to move. Are you? You are allowed to move. Alright, go around.
Fear me.
Missed. Missed. Amiri needs to be able to move. Let's give you the buff.
Let's try this way.
Valerie's taking it like a champion. If it is on you, let's turn fighting defensively on.
Stay behind me.
Your odds of hitting are low, but that's okay. I think we maybe need to actually hit it with some spells that are actually spells. Actually, no, we only have buff spells because you mostly rely on sneak attack for damage. Well,
This is for you.
we are able to get that sneak attack in, so that is useful. Okay. Alright. So here's my big problem with web. It lasts forever. I think it lasts, like, depending on the caster level of the trap, it lasts like 10 minutes level. And our characters are going to get stuck in this. Okay. Yeah, most of our characters are stuck, and they're just going to keep on failing their checks to get out. Alright, let's have you look at it. We got... The Stomach Sword Lord's Empty Sheath. That sounds useful. Old map, don't necessarily need that. That sounds like junk. Wand of True Strike. In addition to yet another Cloak of Resistance. We're going to get many Cloaks of Resistance. It's one of the most common pieces of loot in the game, but it's really useful to be able to make your saves when there's webs everywhere. Okay, who needs a cape? You're in melee, you need a cape. You're in melee, you need a cape. Wait, do I have another magic ring? No, that's just Garnet. Okay. Ah, web lasts forever. Not happy that I activated that trap. Not happy in the least. There's more spiders up ahead, but we're still dealing with this trap. Come on, guys.
Share your troubles.
I am yours to command.
Where to now?
I'm listening.
She's trying.
How may I help?
I should probably turn this off on you for now. You've not really been the target. Valerie could use a little bit of a heal.
My friend.
Don't hesitate.
That's alright.
Mhm.
Alright, she got free. Alright, she's free.
I'm listening.
I'm listening.
Let's help Amiri get out now. Yep, that's web. You're kind of stuck. This really does slow me down. In Pathfinder, I believe you can burn away sections of web with a torch. This would be where I bust out the torch, because confound this web. Confound this web. But this game doesn't really let me do that, so
Well,
I just have to sit here and wait.
I need a challenge.
Yeah, you are dealing with a challenge. It's called a web. Come on. Free thyself. There we go. Okay. Reflex save succeeded. Now then.
All according to plan.
There's probably another web in here.
I am your shield.
I hate web. I hate it.
Face me if you dare.
It's one of my least favorite traps.
I'll fight if I have to.
Excellent form of crowd control. No spell
Let us
resistance.
strike as one.
Even if the save DC is nothing, it still does something by creating loads of difficult terrain. Can you just go this way? There we go. There must be more of them. I can't see it. There they are. Hello!
This should do it.
I'll cut you.
You can't stop me.
We probably want to move past them. Make sure we're up front. Okay. There's probably more spiders up ahead, too. Loads of tiny little combats. But seeing the webs on the wall, yep, here's more spiders. Have you guys had your fill of spiders yet? Ah.
Here, you can rely on
I
me.
shall end this suffering.
Did she fail her save? No, she succeeded, it looks like. Or maybe it didn't actually take effect yet. Spiders also have poison. Another thing to be worried about.
Calculated risk.
Consider it provoked.
Tear them apart!
Not quite. Not quite. Accidentally bumped the Spiralodon, wanted to get Valerie, that's fine. They're still on Valerie.
Onward!
I love having a sneak attack on the party.
As it should be.
One less spider. An empty room with a dead guy. Well. Well, nearing. Sure. Sure. Alright. Something bad must have happened here. Probably spiders. Or maybe a ritual to summon
It's
spiders.
not far.
I would really rather they didn't. But I guess it's in the past now, and they reap what they. Oh boy! All right.
I am yours to command.
Can you just? No, you do not.
I'm listening.
Use this.
To arms.
Intimidated. Okay. It's too far away to hit with a zap. Move up just a little. Get in position. You're ready to head them off. This would be a good turn for Amiri to use a Strength Surge, which I don't really use a lot. But you do only have 3 of them. It's just spiders. We just need the spiders to move up. I don't want to walk into that trap, because I know that trap is web. It's always web when it's nearby spiders, right?
You.
I know this is a brazen assumption,
Bleed for me.
but it's one that comes from the knowledge of fighting too many spiders. Buff Amiri, I guess. Good. That worked.
Let's try this way.
Stay behind me.
Nope, not working.
Fight if I have to.
Not working.
Fear me.
That did. Okay.
What's the holdup?
It's probably more web. It's probably more web.
Confide in me.
Buff Octavia.
You can count on me. No, I'm embarrassed.
Something bothering you?
Try it again.
Ready and willing.
If you don't fail by 5 or more, it doesn't activate the trap.
I've broken a nail.
Oh, come on, Octavia.
Done and done.
You got it. Okay. Is there another? I'm so terrified of more webs. Alright, what we got going on here? The size of the structure makes it obvious they were not built by kobolds. Okay. Fair enough.
In due time.
It's a nice big open area. I'm scared. I'm scared.
All according to plan.
It's just more webs. Webs are not the deadliest trap. They're just a really annoying trap, okay? Oh, what is this? Skeleton soldier! Okay, hold on. Skeletons are resistant to damage that's not blunt. So Ragongar, you get a club. Amiri, you have an Earthbreaker. That'll work great. Valerie, you have a bastard sword. So let's give you something that can do blunt and is a one-handed weapon. You're not currently wielding a magic weapon, so it's not too big of a damage loss for you to wield something smaller. Let's give you... No, a pick is not a blunt weapon. I guess we have a club. We could just give you a club. We don't have, like, any hammers or anything like that. Sure, just give you a club. Just for a little bit. All these bows are effectively going to be useless. But that's fine. We probably want her to be at more health than what we have right now.
I said that
Give
the
the
blessing of
order.
Sarenrae will light up her soul.
I am
She
prepared.
seemed disappointed.
One shouldn't brag about a big sword if they can't carry one.
Let's have a Miri cure. That's a little bit better. It's skeletons. If it just said normal skeletons, then it wouldn't be too bad and I wouldn't be dealing with it. But it says dread skeletons, so...
I am your shield.
Alright, I don't think I should buff up for this, but I do think the changing the weapons was solid enough preparation. Here they come! Oh, that's a lot of them! Oh my, that's a lot of them! And it went around her! Alright. Let's see, hold on. Let's take a look at Skeleton. Let's take a look at their defenses. We have not inspected their defenses. Okay, fair enough. It's common knowledge that skeletons are... They have damage reductions that's only bypassed by bludgeoning damage. But I know that I think they have some kind of energy resistance too.
You can't stop me.
It's not acid. I think we should have the song for this one. This one got through the front line. Can you please handle that? It was not handled. Okay. This is a very rare occasion where I can use channel energy to damage undead. Not all the undead are in yet, though, so let's have you delay till here. Okay, now they are here. We have many undead. The radius is not quite big enough to get everybody here, so I would have to move up just a little bit. This'll do it. Let's channel energy to harm undead. Not often that I get an opportunity to do that, but boy, it feels good when it happens. Yeah. Fill that gap. Nice. Okay. I don't think undead are immune to sneak attack. No, they are not. I know they were in 3.5 edition, but not here. Not Pathfinder. They are immune to touch of fatigue. But I'm using touch of fatigue to get an extra attack anyway.
I'll cut you.
I can't move anyway. Okay, that went for a Miri for some reason. They have shields, so their touch AC is not great. Shield will not help them protect against that.
This should do it.
Bring it!
But the shield will block the hammer, which is not the best. Let's buff the cat. I don't want to use too many of my channels. I do need some for healing still. Their AC is significant.
Do not falter!
The sneak attack punches straight through.
Die for me.
Alright. Skeletons. With the trap. Alright. First things first. They have armor. They have equipment. We can loot it. Looks like... Okay, masterwork long swords. Those are probably going to be good. That sets us well into our encumbrance right there, though, with all the armor. We probably don't want the armor. We probably don't want the armor. Yeah, we're at a heavy load right now. That'll make us fatigued really quickly. We do not want the shields. I loot everything. I drop the shields. And the breastplate. It's just too heavy. You know what? I don't need any of the armor. The armor is just too heavy. Maybe I'll come back and loot it again some other day. Not right now. How about this trap here, though?
Right here, my friend.
This isn't spiders.
I won't let you down.
There's no telling what this trap is.
What's the holdup? I did as you asked.
Good. The past seems to haunt me. The past seems to haunt me. I didn't expect to see a shrine to Shellin in these dungeon depths. Oh? Do you have some kind of connection with Shellin, Valerie?
I found something interesting.
The statue is hewn from rock, but with a hint of refinement. The inscription reads, "To our goddess Shellin, whose gifts we yearn for, here in the darkness." I guess they wouldn't have much beauty down here. Unless they're looking for the beauty of, like, gems and such. Alright, what's in the box? Got it.
Follow my lead.
The walls are traced with intricate flower patterns. It's hard to imagine how much time and effort was put into it. What are these? Centipedes! Okay. Turn-based mode off.
Our victory is certain.
Good. Yeah, spiders? Yeah, I'll take it nice and slow. These things, though? Alright, what we got here? I could hop down this, but it doesn't look like I'd be able to get back. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Go! Hop! Oh, never mind, we can't get back.
Time for fun.
More centipedes! Some are bigger than others. But centipedes are not a problem.
You see that?
The kobold has literally been bitten in half. Ugh. We found a hidden thing. Let's check it out.
This requires your attention.
A little treasure. A secret sanctum, well hidden from prying eyes. Not hidden enough for me. Alright, the mouse changed when I hovered over that, so that's probably a
Something bothering
treasure
you?
chest. Let's
You
box
can
Octavia.
count on me. Here.
Okay, it wasn't locked. Fair enough. How about this? But they found a nice little dragon skull or something and just hid it there. Neat, 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 neat. Good for them.
In due time.
Real good for them. Looks like there's nothing down here. But what's up this way? Nice big open area. With a centipede? Alright, yeah, that tracks.
How may I help?
Not using a lot of your first level spells. Let's convert a bless. No. Let's convert this shield of faith into a cure. Health looks fine. Health looks fine. Alright. Valerie, you go first.
Keep formation.
Everybody else, move up.
I wish there was another way.
More of them. Uh-huh. Oh, more enemies are entering the fray. I see. And they're all going for Amiri. Alright, Valerie, move. Amiri, walk back. Okay, that one's going back there. Okay. Oh, that's a big one. No one like that. You go for the little one. They're mostly all going for Valerie. Valerie is taking ability damage. Okay, she's about to go down.
Baron Ray, be generous today, for I am not.
Okay, that's a problem. What all got Valerie? Let's see. Giant centipede venom. Lots of damage. Dexterity damage ongoing. More effects going on. Alright, I think it is time to use... Treat Affliction. This can only be used on someone once a day, but you know what? She's kind of suffering. Let's, did it work? No! Well, let's help her out with her saves.
I am yours to command.
More dex damage, more dex damage, more dex damage.
Confide in me.
Keep helping her out with the saves until the venom's gone. Okay, the poison is gone. The poison is gone. But now we have all the effects to treat.
Right here, my friend.
Now we have all the effects to treat. So if we use our second level spells, which I intelligently prepared Restoration Lesser, and then canceled it.
Give the order.
Share your
You know, temporarily, let's just do this. Put this here. We could probably handle some of the symptoms. Okay, we got one dex back. Let's do it again. These are important. Only one more dex back. We're rolling a d4 here. Alright, we got 3 dex backs that time. Okay, how much more does she need? How much is this? Alright, let's look at our decks and find out. Ability damage 5! That's a lot of dex to lose. That lowers her AC, and she's our primary tank. She's also nearly dead. Oh, that's a problem.
I am your shield.
Do I have any way to fix this other than his spells? Take a look at the names real quick. Do we have any potions of Restoration Lesser? That's Remove Curse, that's not it. Reduce Person. Resist. Restoration Lesser. Okay, drink this. And we have one more left, just use it. Okay, all fixed up. Now, your health is really low. Let's drink a couple of cure potions. That's what they're here for. Alright, good as new. We used our resources. Well, you know what? We're able to press on with the adventuring day. Now, what were they protecting? Oh, so what important down here that they needed a giant centipede to block. A light pick. A light pick and Rostovik Paladin's crumpled helmet. Neat. The light pick was just an agile light pick +1. Agile weapons get to add dexterity to damage even if they're not normally a dex weapon. And I like picks because they have a ×4 critical multiplier. So let's see, price descending. Oh right, we're still using all of our blunt weapons. That's not the best. Alright, let's give you your bastard sword back. Did you have a masterwork? Whoops. Whoops, okay.
I do not find this useful.
You will. Alright, you are using the Cold Iron Dagger. It will... I hate my mouse. Alright, it worked. It just worked. Alright, that was the only amount of weapons that we need to flip around. So I think the real prize there was, absolutely the crumpled paladin helmet. What we got here? There's a huge serpentine trail of the dust. Something very large crept through here. Probably that huge centipede that we encountered. Or maybe there's a bigger one at the end of this hall.
That is not far.
Looks like that might be the case. We're gonna get more damage, but...
Let's give them what they deserve.
Alright. Another group of centipedes done. A great battle between kobolds and mites took place here. It seems impossible to tell who won. I mean, that's the thing about great big massive fights. Usually nobody won. What about this away? Okay, looks like a climbable spot. Looks like it goes up to, yeah, right back where we started. Neat.
As it should be.
Got it explored, got it filled in. One less thing to discover on the map. Another coin. Collected. Feel pretty good about this dungeon. Feel pretty good. What is this? This doesn't look natural. Spitting giant centipede. Alright, yeah, we can handle this.
Running won't help you!
Yeah, no big deal. The taproot of the old sycamore. It was from here that the seed of the giant tree once sprouted. I see. That doesn't explain all the extremely vibrant neon flowers everywhere, though.
What's that?
Token of the dryad. Okay, alright, maybe that does a little bit.
I found something interesting.
I'll take a look at it in a sec. Anything down here? What's this? A box! The collapsed soil drags some buried treasure down here with it. Someone is going to be disappointed when they find their hoard missing. Well, it's probably locked.
Ready and
I'm
willing.
listening.
It wasn't. Headband of inspired wisdom. Alright. That's good, that's good. Right loot. Slap down the cleric immediately. Yeah, we're really getting stuff here. More centipedes. Okay, hold up.
Enemy approach.
Never mind. Amiri's in the front. We should be fine. Our AC isn't the best. I hate that she yelped and she got hit by acid. But sometimes that's just the way it is. Alright. So, I've spent an hour exploring these depths. I feel like this is a good time to pause the video. Thank you all so much for watching and being here. I am taking it really slowly and cautiously because, you know, when you explore a dungeon like this, especially one that's laden with traps, and you don't necessarily know where they are, sometimes you just need to take it a little bit slow, otherwise you spend another hour stuck in a web. And I'd rather not. So instead, I'd rather take that hour moving ahead slowly, making some progress, before I get stuck into another trap that'll get me stuck for another web, for another hour. Ugh. Spiders and centipedes, oh my! Later, Pathfinders.